Alrighty. So, I have an unmodded fucking melee weapon in my hand right now. Just to prove a point about this, okay? So, the recent dev stream, Pablo revealed that he is quality of lifing a frame he made years ago. Nidus! Now, if you do not know Nidus well, Nidus is one tanky motherfucker, even with barely fucking any investment. And in the description of this video, I will leave a link to 2 funny videos. One where I literally go AFK, go upstairs and down the hall, and then down into another room to the kitchen to grab myself a bagel, and then come back downstairs mid-recording while being bullied by a bunch of babu and take fuck all damage. And another one where I do a similar joke, but I have barely anything fucking modded on him. Yeah, that's how high his health regeneration is. Oh, did I mention they're also buffing his force, so now his force is actually going to scale with range? And, his 4 is one of his best abilities. Oh, and they're buffing the augment, too. Yeah. And they're also buffing his health regeneration and his health max and all that. Yeah. Okay. So, if you do not know just how stupid Nidus is, I'm going to show you an example, okay? I'm not even going to do anything. Okay? I'm going to set up my mutation stacks, and then I'm going to go completely AFK. I'm just going to stand there and let them beat the shit out of me. Watch how stupid he is right now. And by the way, I'm not even using Arcane Persistence. Think if I actually bothered my ass to equip Arcane Persistence. Okay? I'm not even fucking using Arcane Persistence. That's what's funny. Now, for people who don't know what Arcane Persistence does, if you know what damage attenuation is, it's basically that, but for your Warframe. You cannot take more than 500 damage a second. You literally cannot take more than 500 damage a second with that Arcane, unless you get hit by ability nullification or magnetic status. And Nidus is status immune with his 4 next update, and he's also status immune already with his 3rd ability. So yeah, it's kind of funny what he's doing to Nidus. Okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna do anything, I'm just gonna stand here. Watch this. Since it didn't want to come to me, I'm gonna just stand here in the middle. Watch this. Funny is I just decided to cast Flint too. It's just to hammer the point down. I'm not even running Ominari. It would have been funnier if I'm running Ominari. The only downside with this frame is squads. That's like the only thing that he struggles with. Okay, I think my point is made. There you go. That's my nidus. Like I said, I'm not even running an actual sentinel, I'm just running a utility sentinel. So, and what's funny is 2D's mods don't even fucking work with him because he has no shield, so, yeah. The only thing that will really change with Nidus when the rework comes out is he will have better team play, because the maggots will actually function like Valbin's 1, so they'll actually seek out enemies much better. His 2 will actually give you mutation stacks a lot quicker and is more team synergy based, because his 2 always had this mechanic where if you group enemies, you get mutation stacks anyway. If someone else kills inside his 2. However, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio where it is a 1-to-1 ratio with Nidus. Like, it was just like, if Nidus hit a fucker in his 2, then he would get a shit ton of stacks. Whereas, if some other dude came over and shot in his 2, it really didn't help him much. He'd get stacks, but not like a full-on, like, stack. He'd get like a quarter of one. That's gonna be fixed now. His 1 is now going to linger, which is the whole point of Nidus anyway, so it's gonna fix Nidus even more. And as for what lingering it means it's just gonna last in the field longer and all that. His bird ability got buffed. And then his 4 now actually scales up range. And his 4 now gives you more health regen, status immunity, all that great shit. Yeah. He got a decent quality of life. I'm more just laughing at the fact it gave him more health regen and more. And more fucking health. Yeah, like, Nidus' only issue was team play. That was about it. And I'm glad they're kind of fixing that. Will it be 100% better? Not really, but it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show you. Another thing while I exit this is something he's always been effective at is being a support frame. Mostly because he gives multiplicative power strength, and he's the only frame in the game to give multiplicative power strength, which makes him one of the best specters in the game. So yeah. On the topic of his link, it's now going to apply to companions, and it's not going to apply to specters, so now you can give specters multiplicative power strength, which is nice. But yeah, that's all.